Hey everyone, welcome to my very first day of training for a half marathon. I have ran two 10Ks before and needed another challenge since I know I can run a 10K. I am doubling my distance, more than doubling my distance, and I think I'm a little crazy for that, but here we go. Also, a big, huge welcome to all of you who have just started following my channel this last week. Thanks to the Shay Tarts liking one of my videos. I woke up in the morning and was shocked by how many emails I had, and they were all saying, so-and-so has subscribed, so-and-so has subscribed, so-and-so has subscribed, and I am just thrilled to have you here. Thank you for hanging out with us, and please leave comments below. I would love to get to know you and just join in this journey with you. Also, a welcome to those of you that have found me on Google+. I did a live on-air hangout yesterday, just kind of messing around with it. I was actually kind of hoping that Tim would be able to do it so I wouldn't have to have it on my channel and being the guinea pig with it, but he for some reason wasn't able to and I could, so I got to be the guinea pig. So welcome if you join me on Google+. I am hoping to be able to do some more hangouts pretty soon in the future. Hopefully this week I'll do another one, maybe two, just to kind of play around with it. Nothing serious, just hanging out. So if you're on Google+, please go and find me. I'll put a link to my Google+ down below, and I'll also probably tweet it out a little bit before I start the hangout, so follow me on my Twitter. I'll also put a link below to that. So yeah, so a half marathon. How many of you have ran a half marathon? If you have any tips, please put those below. I'm not a runner. I started running maybe a few years ago before I got pregnant with my daughter Hannah, and loved it just because we were living in Minnesota. The winter was over, the snow was starting to melt, I could see some road, and I had so much energy built up in me, and I just went out for a run and ended up running 3 miles with no problem because I just had so much pent up energy inside of me. So I, after having Hannah and then another kid, Zeke, I had gained a whole lot of weight, and last year I lost 48 pounds trying to get off that baby weight finally. And so after my initial month of losing weight and getting in shape, I started running and set the goal to run a 10K because I knew I could do 3 miles. That wasn't a big deal to me. So I wanted to push myself, and running a 10K, running 6 miles was a huge deal to me at that time, and it was a tough training that I did. So today is my first day of running, or first day of training to do a half marathon, and gotta tell you, I'm pretty nervous because I'm more than doubling the distance, and whew, it makes me nervous. But on the other hand, I really think that I can do this because I have a training schedule set up. I'm gonna be running 5 days a week, giving Sundays and Thursdays to be my off days of getting to rest. And one thing I have not worked into my schedule yet is strength training. I did some strength training last week to build up my leg muscles before I start running today, and I need to figure out how to fit that in with my schedule as well. Another thing that kind of made me nervous with trying to figure out if I can train for a half marathon is what in the world do I do with the kids? Tim is working out of the house now, and I have 2 kids. I have a 1-year-old and a 2-year-old here in the house. So I was really hoping this morning to be able to wake up early and get my run in before the kids were awake because I love having my alone time in the morning before they do. But we had a late night last night and that didn't happen. So now I'm doing it during nap time. So I think my first goal is if I can get my run in first thing in the morning, we'll do that. If that doesn't work, I'm gonna have to schedule my day around somehow so I can do it during nap time and get it in. So it's all priorities, and I had worked pretty hard these last 3 weeks to be able to set up this time to be able to train, and I tried to get everything in the house in order and flowing smoothly so that I could go ahead and start this training and not be so stressed with everything, and just trying to line things up so it'll work smoothly. I'm sure there are going to be some days where I'm going to be jogging like at the very end of the day just so I can fit it in. Hopefully that won't happen too often. We'll see. So, and then my long runs I set up to have on Saturdays. That way Tim is not at work and he can hopefully stay home with the kids so I can go out and do my run. Whew, so that is what I'm doing this week. I'm excited and nervous all at once. Stick around, I have hopefully some special videos to come the next 3 weeks that I have shot video for and need to start editing them. But I just wanted to give you an in the moment welcome for all of you that are new and give you just a little piece of what I am doing this week currently in my life. So wish me luck. Oh, I'm so nervous to do a half marathon, but I'm so excited. Like, I just want to prove to myself that I can do something that big. So we'll see. Here goes nothing. I'll see you next week. Bye.